Hey, hello everyone. This is Mayur. I'm a creative director, VFX supervisor, and let's come to the Creative Saturday. And today's session is related to the Photoshop, which is in between of traditional method of digital painting or paint or clean plate and the AI process, where I'm going to show you, which is really basic for the new learner and the newcomers who just wanted to learn the digital things, prefer to go with the Photoshop when it is coming to give some mentorship. My first recommendation for always is Photoshop. Why it is? So there are so many reasons. I will come with that story, and definitely I will like to share with you also. So let's start with the today's Saturday, and this is the creative night in the Saturday. I'm crafting the video. It is night around 12 a.m. and just crafting this video. Just wanted to finish something for you. So let's get started. So you can see the screen. This is the lady, and I wanted to remove this lady, and I will show you the traditional method also how it was previously doing by the so many artists, digital to traditional artists with the help of Photoshop. Where I would like to say that I'll be using Photoshop from last. The first time I use is 2005. Then I was learning, so then officially picked up in 2007. So it was like very old version that time. I think CS is going to come. Photoshop CS is going to come. Yeah. So then later on, it's been like a very long journey, with especially with the Photoshop, working with the industry, working in so many independent projects, mostly in the studios also. I will share the process with you. So let's make a name called original as a reference, which I downloaded from the Pixel. I will like to share a link in the description, so you can also take the pictures and do whatever things you wanted to do. So let me start it. I'm just making a duplicate of this layer. So press Control J for duplicate or Command J for the Mac. So this is the copy of this layer. Let's start doing painting. So we are going to use the stamp tool. So go to the stamp tool, press yes as a shortcut also. You can press yes for the shortcut. And let's start doing the painting. So we are just starting out a painting right now, and we'll see how it is going to process. So this is some kind of digital painting with the help of original reference we are picking up from the plate and just adding on the respective object where we are painting digitally to make that clean plate for the purpose, or we don't want that character over there. So that is the need. So at the moment, some replica will come because I'm going to add some textures. So let's do slowly when it is coming to the very close texture. So go do more zoom and zoom and zoom. And these are the pixel you can see. In pixel is really important when we are going to do the paints to working as a more precise. But previously it was like there is no AI tool and not so much tools are there. So that's why we are like personally, I have the hands-on practice to craft this while working with the so many shots and so many matte paintings over the years with the industry. But this task is not for the particular things. This is overall in general topic how to paint or remove the character from the photo. So let's I'm picking up some textures and painting over the footage, and you can see how the replica is there, something is repetitive. So definitely there are repetitions because we are picking all references from the original footage. Let's make a first pass. If kind of pass I can say that, let's go step 1, proceed to paint. So with the help of stamp tool and little bit softness to the brush, we are just adding that. And again I'm adding some texture to remove the legs. So do it Control Z if you miss something else. So you can do the Control Z just for undo. And if you want to do the redo, You can see the things over here: undo clone up stamp or redo clone up stamp. You can use a shortcut called Shift Control Z and Control Z for undo. So that is two things. It is always needed when you are working with so many uh, creative undos. It is needed. In the digital world, it is possible, but if you're doing something hand painted, painting on a canvas or doing the painting on the some drawing papers or something, it is not possible to do that. Here we have that freedom to do the undo. Yeah, let you silent, just finishing and focus to some of area. Yeah, that is done with the half of this body. And let's start with this area also. Let's hand and the rest of the body. So we will start from here. Let's paint out, or we can do some paint things from here. So this is completely imaginable. It is not like some data we have and we are imagining. So it is very quick task. We have the creative independency, so we can easily do that thing. Yes, I'm doing more fast and more quickly just because I have that practice and my mind is running behind that, how the things we can pick up from which references and we can add. I will also like to show you why we are doing this because of the need. It's simple. We don't want that character over there and just we want the environment area. We don't want that character is disturbing, for example, our footage, or we can say the image. So this is the current very traditional method we are going to use. Later on, very quickly, there is also one process with the help of AI and some auto updates of Photoshop. It will be really helpful for all artists, all digital people to craft something more quickly. This is the process I am sharing with you, which is really helpful to crafting our digital skill set, precisely painting the pixel over the pixel. So this is the pixel and we are painting over the pixel and crafting the image. We are stitching the image, we can say that also. So this is really zoom. Oh, it is always easy when you are doing like 300% of zoom. You can see in the left corner there is a percentage, um, a very 300% of zoom for this photographs, and we are doing the painting over the head now. So whenever you are doing a painting, let's focus on what kind of area you are painting and how it is looking. If sometimes when we are doing the work with more zoom and precise, so some pixels will be not work very well. So at the moment there is a doubling. So I'm just keeping with my area. Currently, I'm completely painting this thing. There is different ways. There is a some easy way also, and that will be I will revealing in the next session or in this current session also. So, but I am showing you the struggle, how it is, how it was difficult previously, and that the process, entire process, where so many people known who is already in practice with the Photoshop or who is already working with the paint or rest of the other departments. But still, this is something really new for the new generation, and I'm helping out to those people who are emerging in this digital era, like who's wanted to work with, especially working with the Photoshop. So that's why I'm just sharing the process. So this traditional process, at least they will get to know rather than using very quick way to use AI. So that's I really want to use that AI things and the tech things with our creativity. Before that, we also know how hard it is, how easy it is, and with the help of this, we can craft our skill sets. That is completely independently. There will be a no one to like guide you how to do it or how to craft this thing together. So definitely there is a process, and that is the process where I'm going to follow, because this is completely traditional process. Only medium is digital. Just like this is the paintbrush, and I'm painting the green color, patching over here and removing the hand. So this is the same way of methodology I'm using. Just only because of some realistic texture, it is available in the footage. We are not painting with the brush. We are picking up the texture and we are painting over the texture in the footage. So yes, there is so many doublings over there. We are going to solve this issue, but before that we are just wanted to clean up the things overall. I will come back to the how we can solve this thing, how we can make more realistic and a little bit closer to the actual footage. So at the moment there is a lot of replicas. Yeah, it's done. So it's done now, and now you can see there are so many doublings over here. That's I will make it some kind of drawings for you. This is the brush and picking up a red color and giving you some notification like this is the color patch we need to fix. This is the color patch we need to fix, and this is entire color patch we need to fix. So this is just a first pass what is going to happen, and now slowly we are going to add more details inside this texture. So I am also adding, this is original. Let's do clean plate. I can say the name called clean plate. Let's say 01, that is 0 version 1. And I'm now adding the texture to the road. So our road should be look like uh, photorealistic, nothing painted or something, or the this particular texture. So we are also adding some blur, some replica from the other side of the footage. I'm hoping that you are getting the clear idea how the process is working, because it's completely virtual and you can see what I'm exactly doing to picking up the tools from the toolkit, and we are going to add and painting the texture over there, over the layer. So this is the one. Let's do the things again. So I'm adding one more layer for the painting purpose and doing some paints, additional paint for the layer. Okay. So I'm just replicating some of area, and then I will merge. Let's press erase for E for eraser, scale up and paint the thing. Okay, and this is one. So we have a texture and this second layer also. So what we can do is we will easily paint some of the texture. Really, we are going to blend and some texture over here. So let's press the effect. So make sure you are using the all layers. So you can pick up the texture from any layer, whatever. This is the original one, clean plate, or third one. So make sure you are using the all layers on the top. Okay. So this is what we have right now. And we are just painting to create some variations inside these trees. And we are going to add some texture over here also, just to match overall stuff, not to look like it's painted. Yes, now you can see a very zoom level, and there is some issues with a very minor line, and we need to paint that. So according to me, it is not acceptable as a work to me. So let's do more precise and precise work. So yeah, it was really simple task, and we removed the character. So is it really simple? But still, if you observe the things, there are some things really missing. Let's make a group for two layers. Press Ctrl G for making group and adding a name called paint. So this is the painted layer, and we remove the character. Yeah. So let's start with some additional texture on the ground. So I'm adding this texture and making some fulfillment of this kind of texture we are adding to make it a little bit realistic, because we painted the pixel over here and we don't know how it is looking. It is not noticeable by the normal people, but when you are seeing more in the detail, and yeah, this is something which is painted and it is not recognizable by people. So that time there we need to show them, okay, this is the character was there, and we paint out entire the character. So now with this 1-2 process, like the previous, the original one and the painted one, where you can see some kind of variations, especially in this area. It is not noticeable. I am not saying that this is really wrong or something, but it is not noticeable, so we are not focusing on that particular area. But if you want to do more precise, let's do more zoom in, paint each and every pixel to get that details, and our work should be look like more precise. So overall, at the moment, what I have done is uh, the task of paint, and with the help of this, it is not recognizable that there was some lady. If you see overall frame, so we cannot say that there was a lady. So again, I feel like in the center we can add some of textures. Let's add this texture. So pick it from the respective area, and it will help out to make some realistic stuff. Yeah, little bit of this thing, it will be not recognizable, and our work will be precise. So yeah, some additional thing is happening over here. So we can also remove that thing to add a mask on the layer, and select a white color, and select a black color, sorry, and paint back on the particular area. Yeah, this is how we can do the things easily. But yes, that things actually needed to spend more time to understand why we are doing this, how we can do this. So definitely, this will be a really helpful topic to you when you are working. So first thing first, what tools we are used? We use a stamp tool in this entire cleanup area. So only we use a stamp tool. With the help of stamp tool, we can stamp the thing, pick up from the rest of the footage, and we can add on the area where we want. So yes, this is the one use case, or I can say one method how we can remove the character. Okay, so I'm making a folder, and I'm making one more duplicate of this thing. Now let's come up with the today's world of AI and the power of Photoshop in today's world. So let's select a rectangular marquee tool. Let's You can press M on the keyboard. Okay. Before that, you can easily. I would like to give you the one thing in advance. Like you just need to do object selection tool. With the object selection tool, what will happen in this graph? Automatically, Photoshop will recognize the shapes of the footage. It means the data will read by the image, what is the texture of image, what is the character. So you can see on the screen, this is really magical moment that we are not selecting even the character. Previously there is a lot of process. I will come to explain you with the different tools also in the coming session. So at the moment we are just checking up with the object selection tool over here. So this is the one we are going to select. Okay, and we are making the selection of tool. We are adding a layer, that is one layer, or we can say a mat. I can add a name called mat, and just pasting a easy color inside that mat. I will use the any color. I can use a white color for the reason. Let's go back to the move tool. You can press V on the screen and you are in the normal mode of Photoshop tool. So this way we have the selection of this entire character. So one thing is really important. What we need to do is we need to extend this edges by some pixels. Thus, this is the 1 pixel, 2, 3. So we can extend more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pixel I will grab the things. So now just click on the matte area, control and click on the matte area. So you will get the automated selection of this thing. Press M or press M and do right click. There is an option called stroke and we are adding a 10 pixel from the outside of layer. So make sure you are using the outside and just do selection. So you can see this is our previous selection and we added the 10 pixel of this thing. So yes, there is a one thing what is error, or we can say how we can fix this. There is a pixel. We don't want that transparency over here. So what we can do is again click to the mat and just do fill up with the color. Alt backspace. So it will be feel the color of foreground. This is foreground and this is the background. So that color will be fill up. So what is the next step then? Again we are selecting this clip and just for a time of this layer, select the below one where we are going to use. I am adding the name called Paint AI. Okay. So that is the name. So you will get that recognition. So now let's do the right click and there is an option called content aware fill. So this is the one of the best option in the Photoshop in today's generation. So that will help to repaint the thing automatically with grabbing the texture by analyzing the texture on the footage, and it will impact or it will replicate in the selected area. So let's check how it is working. So it will take your graphics processor. Now you can see, boom, this character is automatically removed. And whatever the reference area the Photoshop picked up, it will be added automatically to the this area. So there is a auto at the moment and we are not touching anything else. We are just keeping same thing and apply. Okay, let's do Control D for deselection. Okay, so let's do deselection. Now you can see this is the one of the render we have. So paint, I will add T for traditional, or yeah, traditional paint. And the second one, let's do with the AI. And this mat is for our reference. So with the help of that mat, we created this thing. So this is what we have achieved with the footage, and what we have achieved with this handmade thing. So there is a two version right now. This is AI version and this is previous version. So most are both are looking same. There is a no change. There is a both task we have done accurately with the handmade which I have done, and the second one which is done by the AI. But yeah, it is very replicate. It is not looks like a texture manipulating or something. It will be precise, but we are painting the things like just we are continuing with the original, checking with the original. So it will not look like any changes over there. It will look like the original one and the painted one. So that thing we are going to see the difference. And this is the AI one. So both are working fine for us. But yes, there is a again one additional things. So there is a problem with the texture. Okay. So in our hand painted traditional method, we accurately known that there is a texture we wanted to paint, but AI missed the things. So for that situation, we need to do some again traditional method of painting. That's why the traditional paint is also important. Sometimes AI will not give you the accurate result. It is powerful than ever. From just I'm working with the AI since 2021, and especially it is when it is coming to in the market, the chat gpt and so many things. But AI is so long with so many other software, especially with the creative software and so many automation software. Now AI is coming for all individuals users, so everyone can use the thing with their daily lives and so many other things. So I'm not talking about that. There are so many topics with this, but yes, this is the necessary. So already there are so many things were crafted by the software inside the Photoshop I am talking about. So AI is already there to craft the automated thing. And even this software, I can say this tool is also a part of AI. It's not, it's also automatically picking up this thing from here and painting anywhere on the screen or the footage. So this is also part of that, but this is some traditional kind of thing. It's back in the time. So but back in a time is actually important. Our history is actually really important. So that's why with again traditional method, we are going to paint this texture over here. So this is the texture I am going to paint. Yeah, this looks nice. So I'm doing something to grab our all details, not to looks like some patch or something or over painted. That is actually important. It should not look like a over painted. um, Minimalistic and precise, that will be always good. So this is one result we have. But when we see more in the zoom, so there is a line. So I can draw the line for you. Let's press a brush. So let's, you can see there is a some line over here, some pixel line over here, some difference between the two pixel, like this one and this one. So how we can do it? Again, we are using traditional method for this to remove the this patch. So let you can use this spot healing tool easily. So let's try on our footage. Select the area and let's try the footage together. Make a little bit softer with the help of right click and the hardness. You can check with the hardness how much you want. And let's do a little bit size, and easily you can just paint this thing as a softness. So I'm using more rough. I'm not working more precise because this is unnoticeable. I am honestly going so much zoom around 200, 2000 pixel inside in the screen. There will be no one is going to go inside and watch that pixel, but still this is a precise work of style. So that way we remove the thing with the help of AI and with the help of traditional method. So this is two very quick method I show it inside this creative Saturday session. Just do it, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. So they will get some this kind of knowledge and ideas of their work. So I hope that this is something really important which I'm sharing with you. This is some very quick processes, which is something is crafted by me, and this is the traditional way and AI both together. You can do the practice. I will add the file over here for your reference. You can just pick the things, do some practice with it. So okay, see you in the next session. Till now, bye bye. Do subscribe. That is one more.